Okay, guys. So for my supplements, this is the first question I asked John when I started this coaching uh, venture with him. And he's done such a great job helping me. And really, he kind of just said, I mean, just take some protein when you need it. And we all need that extra protein. It's hard to get 200 grams of protein or 200 plus grams of protein in my case every day. 8 ounces of meat does great per meal. That'll get you close to there, but then the fat intake comes in. So you need some cleaner stuff. Isopure vanilla protein is probably the best as far as just keeping it pretty much just protein, and it mixes well. John loves the taste. It's okay with me, but I'm a chocolate fan. So I found this at Costco. It's the Kirkland brand whey protein, and it's very similar to the optimal nutrition protein that you find at Costco, the chocolate one. In fact, I think this one tastes better. It has a little bit more protein, a little less carbs than the chocolate, uh, um, the gold standard protein there at Costco. This is at Costco for now. I don't know how long they're going to keep it. I hope they keep it forever because it's $20 cheaper. And that was a great tip. I use Omegas. This Nordic is what I researched. I found it was the best. It says it has a great lemon taste on it. I don't taste any lemon. I just swallow the suckers and it's gone. So I take 4 of those a day, 2 in the morning with breakfast, 2 in the afternoon with lunch. And then I take for sleep. This is what John recommended on my deload mesocycles, and I'm thankful. He has one that he likes better, and I would take it, but it's a bit pricey. This one I found from Optimum Nutrition is zinc, magnesium, and that other one there, right? ZMA is another term that I've heard used for this. Now that this one doesn't have the melatonin that John's recommending. So I just added some melatonin. I just added a pill, a little tiny pill a night. And I get better sleep, and I've had the rest. The other thing I use, and I haven't talked to John about this, 30 minutes before my workout, is I use nitric oxide booster. Now, this is something my nutritionist told me about because I was having some blood pressure issues at the beginning 4 months ago, 5 months ago now. And she said, take all the stuff they tell you to take. But then she recommended that one. And let me just show that to you. There's some out there that are cheaper, but this is the cheapest. And I don't know. I think it's working. Nitric oxide booster. And I take that 30 minutes before my workout. I feel good. I do take creatine, but I cycle that. Like, I haven't started it yet. I'm just coming off of my deload session. But I take some creatine, and it's another same thing. Optimum Nutrition. Some creatine, and I just take the recommended dose, and I'll do that. I don't know. The last 4 months has been a kind of an experiment with me, but I'll take that when I start thinking I'm going to get a little fatigued in my workout. So I'll start taking that with my protein. Another tip that I found is, because I do love food and snacky stuff, Quest has some great protein chips. These are quite good and pretty good for you. They only have 5 grams of carbs and 5 grams of fat, but they have 19 grams of protein. This is the barbecue one. That's my favorite. They have several different ones. Another one is because I do love chocolate. And in the middle of the night, right before bed, I get that sweet tooth, and I don't want to blow it. So when I'm logging everything in the morning, I'll make sure I have some kind of protein at night. And one of the proteins that I found is from Quest. It's these peanut butter things. And my wife loves Reese's peanut butter cups. I like them too, but these I actually prefer better than Reese's peanut butter cups. Maybe because I haven't had one in like half a year. But actually, no, I take that back. I tried one of those little ones, and the kids got one, and I tried one, and I thought, no, these are actually better. They taste better. The chocolate is richer, more flavorful. The peanut butter is good in this one, and it has 1 net carbs. Well, let me read the back for you. It has 13 carbs for two peanut butter cups. It's 15 grams of fat, and then 11 grams of protein. It's a little heavy on that, but if I'm really dying for some sugar, that's what I go to, man. And I just make sure it fits within my daily allotted Stuff. What else, man? This is great. This whey protein or the vanilla protein that John loves so much. Sorry, John, don't mean to pick on you too much. You can pick on me later, all right? But what I'll do is with either one of those, I'll add some Jello packets. Now I'll just do two teaspoons of this stuff. You can do more, but I'll do 2 teaspoons of this stuff, and it makes the pack go a long way. In a bowl with some protein powder, and then I'll do some heavy whipping cream I've heard used and some other stuff, but I'll just use milk or almond milk, and I'll whisk it together until it's kind of fluffy, and they call it protein fluff. And so I'll do a whole scoop of protein, two teaspoons of that thing, and like enough milk just to get it going, and I'll whip it up, and it's so much more substantial than drinking your protein shake. I don't know about you, but for me, when I drink it, I really don't feel sustained. I don't feel like it fills me. I'd rather eat something, and that kind of, maybe it tricks my brain into feeling like I'm full. Anyway, those are some tips that I've done for my nutrition, my supplements. The supplements I take, they're there. One more thing that John turned me on to. It's kind of expensive, but man, I'll tell you, it's worth it. And if you don't mind, like a wheatgrass, alfalfa. I love alfalfa water. I grew up on alfalfa water because I'm in farm country. But this is Athletic Greens, and when you first drink it, you might be a little like weirded out depending on your background, because it's like wheatgrass. Now it's in California. I get it. We get all these wheatgrass shots from Jamba Juice and all that kind of stuff. We're used to it, but this tastes pretty good. It has a little bit of mango taste in it. It's good. And it's 1 scoop in the water in the morning, and it's phenomenal. All right, I recommend it. AG1 is what it's called.